Morning everybody. How you all doing out there? Another nice sunny day. Tickling me. So today my topic is one of my dad's favourite quotes or sayings, which is never give up. Whenever I'm in a position that I've sort of had enough, think I'm exhausted, can't be bothered, I tell myself to never give up. I know how much I'd be disappointed if I did give up and didn't get to the end sort of goal or whatever. And probably how disappointed he'd be too if I gave up. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I know that life can be bloody tough, right? Like the last 2 years sure has shown us this, and how crazy life can get and things that are out of our control. So yeah, there's always setbacks in life, but I truly believe that things happen in life for a reason, and if there's something that you really truly want, then never give up, as Dad would say. So yeah, I think it's too easy these days for people to give up, and I believe that if you want something bad enough, I feel most of the time, if it's meant for you, then it will happen. Sometimes there are things that are totally out of your control, and this may stop you from getting what you want. Maybe that's because it's not really meant for you, and perhaps something else is. That could be the reason why it's not happening. So sometimes as you take a journey, you might realize that after a while that what you actually thought you wanted wasn't what you really want. That's another way to look at it. It may take perspective to step down, perseverance to step down another path or to see another opportunity. And then you may understand that what you thought you wanted wasn't really what you want anyway. Does that make sense, or does that resonate with anybody, where you've kind of changed courses and altered what you wanted because it wasn't really what you wanted? Maybe it was what somebody else wanted, or what you think you should be doing, perhaps. So yeah, some tips to never give up, or help yourself kind of carry on when things get tough. If something isn't working out for you, take some time to think about it. Think deep down, is this really what you want, or is it what you think you should want, or someone else wants for you? Have you considered that maybe, for an example, that you need to adjust your course and go down a different path instead? The obstacles may seem hard to overcome. You may be sick of trying and perhaps keep failing or feel like you're failing. But if you're aware of this and this is part of your journey, use these perceived failures as valuable lessons of maybe what doesn't work, and find something else that does. So if and when you start to fail, it's a chance to reset. You'll never be starting from scratch, you're starting from experience, is another quote sort of on that line. Look for another way, try a different approach. If you really want something, generally you'll either find a way or make a way. And if you persevere, eventually you will get there. So don't let yourself give up, basically, until you've tried all the possible options and know that you've done everything that you possibly could. Find an accountability partner, so someone that won't let you quit when the going gets tough. Someone who you can ring or chat with that won't let you give up, that will talk you out of giving up, basically, and give you some reasons to carry on. Another one is ask yourself why. Why is a really powerful question. If you dig deep enough, find out why you really want to achieve this goal. Don't worry about the how, just think about the why. And if your why isn't strong enough, then maybe you're trying to achieve something that isn't for you after all. And use your why to motivate yourself. So once you've got all of those answers to the question why, especially when life gets tough, use those things to motivate yourself to carry on and never give up. Take a break from that thing or that goal that you're working on at the time, and do something else for a change that you know that you can succeed in, to remind yourself that what success feels like, and that you can get there if you don't give up. And maybe it might just be an easier goal to achieve, something like that. And that sort of can also help to motivate yourself as well, seeing that you can succeed after all. And when you do finally get there, when you do achieve that goal or whatever it is, don't forget to actually acknowledge that. Revel in it, sit back and enjoy it for a while before you move on to the next thing. And just be really proud of what you probably never thought was possible when you were struggling through all of that time and that you felt like giving up. Be proud that you didn't give up and that you carried on and saw it through. And reflect on how far you've come as well, and any obstacles that you might have come along the way, or lessons that you've learnt along the way as well that can help you in life. Obviously sometimes there are things that we can't control, and it can become detrimental to your health by holding on to something that's beyond your control. So yeah, definitely yeah, or something you know that's definitely never going to happen. So you might need some help to process this in order to let it go instead of actually giving up as such. It might be something that you physically can't do, or yeah, it's just outside of your control, something else outside of your control. And just another couple of good quotes on this subject as well of never giving up. So if I quit now, I'll soon be back to where I started. And when I started, I was desperately wishing to be where I am now. So just keep going. Another one is, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So that's Thomas Edison. And how true is that? Like, you might just about be there. So keep going till you get there. Another one is, never give up on something you really want. It is difficult to wait, but more difficult to regret. So regret having given that thing up. And don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. And do whatever you can to not be in that same place. So yeah, if you're interested or need some inspiration, motivation, I'm happy to give you some of my personal examples of how I've never given up, or how I live by the quote, never give up. So yeah, let me know and I'll be happy to share. So enjoy your Friday, and I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Thanks, bye.